This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com. This show is brought to you by Slice on Broadway, supporting Pittsburgh podcasting with the perfect pepperoni pizza. Production services by Sidekick Media Services. And listeners like you, supporting us at patreon.com/AwesomeCast.
I'm getting awesome, you're getting awesome, we're getting awesome, yeah, that's what I said now. I'm getting awesome, you're getting awesome, we're getting awesome, yeah, that's what I said. Nightmares, I don't care, I love it.
Audio. He
Now,
tested Twitter and
now you got
Facebook.
audio. Now you got audio because I hit the button because we reset it when we were fixing things.
Okay, yay. Sorry.
All right. No, we got it now. But anyways, that's okay. Podcast, you don't even know anything happened. See, that's that experiment thing we were talking about. So they didn't even get it. They didn't even get it, and they were a victim of it over on the live stream. But anyways, go check out everything at AwesomeCast.com. Email us at AwesomeCast@SorgatronMedia.com for comments and more. Tweet us at AwesomeCast, where we're now streaming on the Twitter directly. If you like to watch videos on Twitter, I don't know if that's a lot happening there, but it's there as an opportunity. Also on the Facebook page and in the AwesomeCast Facebook group, excuse me. Go check out all of that. We are live every Tuesday around about 7 p.m. Eastern time every week, and you can also subscribe to us on your favorite podcast app, and also you can subscribe to the Sorgatron Media Master Feed for even more podcasts from us and the Comic Book Pit, Bardic Mystery Toy Wrestling, Bardic Mystery Tour, the Wrestling Mayhem Show, Fishing Without Bait, everybody from the network. Also, thank you to our Patreon supporters at patreon.com/AwesomeCast. At the Coffee Club level, Matt Weller, John DeGore, John Carmen, Cynthia Klosky of Shift Collaborative, Scott McTaggart of the Pitchworks Podcast, and Mike Pound. And at the Fan of the Show level, Michael Fedor, Professor Buzzkill, and Dave Ponder of the iPhoneography Podcast. So thank you so much, everybody that's supporting the show, helping to keep this show rolling, and paying for that server that we roll everything out on and everything too. Thank you so much, everybody, for being a part of that. Let's get into our awesome things of the week. First, let's so I can get a breath. Krause, what is your awesome thing?
I bought a new computer.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, new laptop. I'm a fan of the laptop. I was on the fence this time whether I was going to go laptop or desktop because, as you know, Sorg, I do a little a YouTube video editing for my church.
Yep.
And my 8-year-old Acer laptop was kind of getting long in the tooth. I think an average service video would take me a little over an hour to, once I edited it to, what do they call that when you export it?
Rendering it, process it?
Yeah, rendering it, whatever. The new one does it in 5 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's my first gaming class computer. It's, a Republic of Gaming. So it's great. It's got all the little LEDs. You can see it there. It's the black one. I really like it a lot. I have no real complaints. I bought it, believe it or not, at Sam's Club. It was on clearance, so it's not the latest and greatest. I think it's got a I put it in the show notes, because I was smart like that. It's got a GeForce GTX 1650 Ti, 16 gig of memory, 256 SSD. It's an Intel i7 processor. So, it's not the latest and greatest, but it's not slow by any means whatsoever.
And you got that light up keyboard because Missy got a pretty high end, crazy gaming laptop for her social media work.
Yeah.
So.
And it's a good computer, and I like it. Like I said, it was actually on clearance, so I got it for $900 and change. So it was in the price range I wanted to be at, and my birthday, so it was my birthday present, and there you go. I got a new computer. Yay me.
Awesome.
Does the light up keyboard, can you customize what the light pattern? Oh, nice.
Yeah, it'll do the weird breathing, and you can set all the different, and it'll connect to other, I guess there's a whole line of Republic of Gaming lights so that they'll all, sync up, coordinate, and sync together and all that stuff. Yeah.
So you got Game Pass?
Yes.
Right? So have you connected your Game Pass and downloaded any of your games to see how they play? I mean, I don't know if they play any better than your Series X that you have, but I mean, as an alternative or on the go, right?
Yeah, and that's exactly that's why I got it, because I wanted the horsepower to be able to edit the videos, but I also wanted to be able to play games once in a while. when you're sitting in the living room and the wife is watching some show that I could care less about, it's nice to be able to take the laptop upstairs and do something, still be in the room, but doing something else. So, but I have downloaded a couple games. They play great. I actually have a Steam account too. So I downloaded some of my older stuff, which plays great. Now I'm going to probably have to start looking around, maybe buying a couple games. We'll see.
Yeah, or you got a lot of great stuff coming at you in Game Pass, I understand.
Yeah, Game Pass also.
I saw Avengers is coming, this next month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. So I'm looking forward to that. Sounds like they probably fixed most of the bugs in there. So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to that in general. So no, that's awesome. That's awesome. And you gotta, you gotta treat yourself on that upgrade cycle, especially when we're dealing with high-end tech things like this, right?
Well, and like I said, the one I had, actually it's still sitting right here, but it's 8 years old, so I definitely got my money's worth out of it. I've upgraded it a couple times and things.
Mm-hmm.
It was just taking too long. And actually, I think my son's going to take it and maybe use it for his small business that he's starting. So we'll see. So it might still get a second life.
Wait, how old's your son?
30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm 53, Sorg.
I feel like I have I have no idea. So.
Yeah. I'm 50. Actually, my birthday was 53 this year.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm an old guy.
All right. Well, hey, young at heart and still hanging with us.
That's right.
Us Utes over here at my spry age of 40. So I swapped up. Speaking of new hardware, I swapped up a little bit because the new phone came after some snafus with UPS where I didn't realize you had to be home to receive it. So I finally got this Monday. I was on the road. Missy was here in the office. Things like that, right? So So I picked it up, and also my OtterBox, of course, came last week, which means that none of my wireless charging devices work with this apparently now. So no MagSafe, nothing, but it's protected and it's purple. So with that, I was like, hey, we need to do something about this. So yesterday, after we were done with our studio duties, we went on a little bit of a nature walk, actually. So we went down to Seldom Seen Greenway, which is right down here off of Sawmill Run Boulevard at the bottom of the, where you go up to the Wabash Tunnel and everything like that. And I was like, let's do a little bit of nature photography. So, I mean, generally, if you're on the visuals, like there's the sign there with the tunnel in the background, and it's just a little bit, I'm just using the portrait mode, of course, which I don't know. I started using it a lot again with the old phone, kind of in preparation for this, I guess. So we went through, there's in the tunnel where I guess it's a pretty good, I mean, it's a pretty dark tunnel, and I would think this would be kind of overexposed, and shadowing Missy and the dog there, but it came out pretty good there. We also, there's every time I go down to Seldom Seen, there's some kind of climbing happening or tightrope or something like that. So this is actually a 3x zoom on this picture. And I love that there's a button in there for like the half. Basically, there's a button for each lens, right? It looks like in the photography. So that, I think that is a 3x in that one. And of course, I'm playing with cinematic mode a little bit there. So there's a little bit of Wicket, with us. And I just got down to his level a little bit, and you saw. I mean, I didn't get to do like the rack focus shift kind of thing. But just the general, and even you saw it kind of pop in a little bit when the dog moved and the foreground kind of got back in there. This is, of course, probably super crunched because it's through Twitter and everything. But generally, I think you can see a little bit of that effect going on there, right?
Yeah, it looks good.
Very nice.
And then I got a little bit of flack for this one. I also took a little bit of a video of him. Well, I didn't know he was about to take a pee. But there he is. But it's, it's very artistic, at least. I love this. So he looks in that little hole, and I love how blurred it is when he looks in that little hole over there. So I don't know. I'm really impressed with it so far, just from a little bit of playing around with it. So that's my little photo walk with and it is the iPhone 13 Pro Max. And
so
yes,
you got the big boy.
And yes, it has a terabyte.
Wow.
It has a terabyte. Katie also she didn't get the max, but she did get a terabyte as well, because we kind of looked at it, and her being a photography person, social media person, and she was just like, I just went all the way with it. So, but she was worried about, there's the girl, is it the girl pants issue? She's not here tonight to answer, because we talked about it on text, and was like, yeah, because, the pants that she would wear, this would never fit in, apparently. So that's kind of a concern there.
I think I hear a lot of times women are lucky to even get pockets in their pants.
Yeah. What is with this?
Let alone have a big enough pocket for a large phone.
It just kills half the functionality. I don't understand it, but
Fanny packs.
That's what fanny packs are for, and purses. Got it. All right.
So just because you brought it up, I went onto my iPhone. Now I have just the 11 regular. Yeah, I only have 2 cameras. Yeah. And I'm sitting at 49.6 gig of 64.
Okay. Oh no, you're getting close. That's scary close, as far as I'm concerned.
So, do I need a bigger phone? I don't know.
Probably nice. You could probably get away with another year on that thing, right? So
I don't know if I'll go another year, but I'll go probably into next year sometime.
Okay. Again, I'm coming up from an 8 Plus, so it was
right.
It was basically the Pro of its generation, because the X came out, but the better camera stuff was on the Pro. Or I'm sorry, on the Plus, 8 Plus. By the way, the nomenclatures are all over the place, because we were doing Plus, we got Max, now we got a Pro Max. Like, it's getting a little bit crazy with that kind of stuff these days, it seems. So, but no, really cool. And I'll talk about the game I've been playing on that maybe a little bit too, in the last 24 hours. So, and I'm going on. I don't know how much I'm going to be using it this week, because I'm doing a live stream for basically a conference. So I don't know if there's going to be much opportunity to kind of play as part of that, but I'm kind of looking out for it. So hopefully I have some stuff coming back with us next week. So Chilla, what is
real quick? I had one last question for Krause on his new laptop. What does it sound like from a fan perspective? Is it pretty quiet, or is it like when you're rendering? Is it like jets taking off?
It's actually pretty quiet. Now, don't get me wrong. I usually always have a fan running in the room, so I don't know if I would particularly hear it. But the next time I do a render, I will turn everything off and see if I can hear anything spinning up or anything like that.
All right. I'm just interested, because I am interested in potentially a Windows gaming device. And the thing that got me about the Surface Pro 8 was the 2 Thunderbolt. It'll now take an eGPU.
Oh.
So that's the portability of the device with the fact that I already have the nice dock.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And you have a great monitor too.
And I have a great monitor. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I could probably spend less on that, and they do the removable storage. So I could start off with small storage and potentially go up over time. I don't know. But so my pick of the week is a powered USB hub from Lobkin. I have and I don't know what the brand is, and it's Velcroed under my desk. It needs to come out of there because I'm out of USB ports. And something that's important to me is to be able to independently turn on and off the USB ports. So this device actually has nice, deep, clicky buttons. I don't know if you can hear the click here. That you can tell which one's depressed. They light up around it to tell you if it's on or off, which is super important to me because I don't have a big office space. So when you see me here, like this is the walls and I can touch them in both directions. I have like a 3x3 space. So I actually use this space for numerous things, and it's pretty much the computer that gets swapped out. Well, for work and for different things, I can't connect certain devices. So I literally right now unplug and let cords dangle and then plug them back in depending on what I'm using at any given time. So now this allows me to independently turn off USB devices like my Stream Deck or a certain headset or a certain speakerphone or like the Ada Mini. All of those I can control and power up and, well, they won't power up and down. They will just connect and disconnect from a USB perspective. So super, super thrilled with that. I do like that it has a dedicated smart charging port. They colored it red to make it easy to find.
Yeah.
So you can see, I don't know how well
is that like the red ports? Like one of my computers over here in the studio has like those kind of red ports on it. Is that specifically a specialized
It's supposed
power?
to be, the red is supposed to be like smart charging. The blue is USB 3.
Right.
And then typically like the black is USB 2.
Right.
Then sometimes if they wanted to make the device look cool and they didn't use blue for USB 3, sometimes it has like the little SS logo or something like that over top of it. I don't know. This is super interesting to me because even with my dock, and I'm trying to look down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think I have like 5 or 6 USB ports and they're all in use with a 4-port USB hub hanging off of it. So I'm definitely using all of the ports. So I need more.
Well, I just added
more ports.
I just added it to my cart. So
and right now there's an extra 10% off if you.
I saw that. Yeah, these coupons. As long as you see and click the box for a 10% off coupon, you got it. I guess. Oh man, I need to. Apparently, I've been window shopping because I need to clear out this cart looks a little expensive. I've been looking at some gear. Yeah, we're not dropping $1,500 on whatever's in there right now. But anyways, probably pretty soon though.
What I do need to find, and if you find them, I need something, and maybe on the wife's Cry Cut or Cricut or whatever it's called, she can make me some pretty little stickers for down below, because I'm going to get confused into what USB is plugged into what, especially as they're all tucked around and like this camera goes all the way down and around and whatever. I'm gonna need some kind of something to tell me which is which, so when I turn it on and off, I'm not turning on and off the wrong thing.
So between getting different colored cords and I've just been taking like I got different colors. I found around the house like different colored electrical tape, and I've been doing this with hold on a second, because I've been doing this a little bit with my HDMIs to try to do that too, like put a little around there, and our SDI cords as well. I got, hold on a second, got one of these guys. So because I mean you buy packs and they're just all the same thing. So so this guy, there's just a little bit of red tape on the ends of these. These are HDMI cords, but then you can follow through. We're like, okay, is this the bad one? Was the other one the bad one? Like, what's going on here, right? Because we've just run in that too many times, especially when we're running 7,500 feet of SDI cord to the other side of the room. We're like, oh, which one's which camera again? You know, like that's happened too much, and we were finally like, okay, we're locking that down a little bit. So I think you can do the same thing with USB. Just grab a bunch of electrical tape on Amazon, like a variety pack or something. I'm sure they probably have, right? So that should help you out.
I can use the old scraps of vinyl from the stickers. We have like leopard print vinyl, and we have all kinds of stuff.
I'm curious now. No, I just put nope. That's the wrong keyboard. I'm just putting in colored tape on Amazon and what I can get. Oh, there you go. So this is here's just masking tape, and it's an entire rainbow of colors. So that could be a good start for you. And that's like $8 for like entire rainbow of colors. There's about what, 7 colors there, I think? Six different colors. Yeah.
It's like a Skittles pack.
It is like it's a Skittles pack of tape. I love it. And you can, as a double, you can decorate for Pride Month. So I want to give a shout out to our friends at Slice on Broadway, right up the street, and I just closed the ad. Right up the street here on Broadway, Slice on Broadway, yins are made. New York City style yins are made. Hello, excuse me. 4 locations in Beachview, the East End, and wherever else. That's usually in front of me. Support Pittsburgh podcasting with the perfect pepperoni pizza. Thank you so much to our friends over at Slice on Broadway, Beachview, Carnegie, East End, and the North Hills. Give them a shout out if you tell them the AwesomeCast sent you. If you're picking up some of that, and I do love. I was Riz. I think like last week he started sending me screenshots of his Grubhub, and I was like, "You're getting sliced, aren't you?" He's like, "Yes, sir." Out there, all the way out there in Monroeville. So well served, well delivered, and well tasting. So go check that out. SliceOnBroadway.com. So the thing I kind of moved out of the way for a little bit of the the iPhone-ness. I've been playing, and I know Chilla. I think you brought this up before when they kind of pre-announced this, but I have been playing yesterday and today, especially Lego Battle Star Wars, which is what do you call this?
Is it like a tower defense?
Yeah, it's like a tower defense kind of game, and you're playing against other people. I presume these are actual other people that I'm playing against. I never know anymore because we've had some bot stuff go on, right? But it's part of Apple Arcade, of course, and of course it's the thing I've been playing on. I played a little bit on the Apple TV. That was a little weird because you got to like figure out the buttons, and it's just. Like the Warcrafts and things like that, I've never liked them as console kind of situations. So, but I've been definitely playing it on my new fancy phone. I think I may have even played a game of it over on the 8 before this came in a little bit. Oh, now I'm having a connection issue. That's interesting. To be able to show you that, but no, it's fun. It's right off the bat you get Darth Vader and Luke as your player. It kind of randomizes which side you're going to get, dark or light side, so you got to kind of level up both sides of it. But no, it's a pretty cool game. It has a lot of that. It does have a lot of that kind of building up, leveling up, getting gems and coins to level up kind of situation. But I've enjoyed it so far in the last day or so of it. So. But I think Chilla, you're the only one that has Apple Arcade, right?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
And we use it more than we actually used that more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
And we use
good stuff on there.
Apple TV Plus
Mm-hmm.
less than I thought we would.
Really?
But I think Disney just
overtakes.
Putting a hurt on my. So I only have so many. Right now, there's only so many hours in the week that I can commit to digital media, and it's pretty much devoted to Disney Plus and like one or two other TV shows.
The other thing I've been playing is the new Castlevania game on here too, because that plays very well on the Apple TV. Because it's a side scroller, kind of beat 'em up game, but you're leveling up, and there's like multiple characters apparently from a bunch of Castlevanias I've never played before. But you do get Simon Belmont is like the second character you get, but then you get these like kind of girl witch things that I'm like I'd never played these ones. These must have been like the PlayStation ones or something like that. So, but no, it's very it just feels very Castlevania, and there are a lot of like short levels. It's not one of those Metroidvania games where you're going to get lost in a giant level kind of thing. You kind of tell it's like, no, these are going to be short levels because you're on your phone, right? So like that makes a lot of sense for something like that. So that's been kind of my go-to lately. I feel bad. I have not been playing as much Xbox or anything lately. So, but no, that's pretty good. So, Krause, you been looking at any of these games?
Not recently. I'm not an Apple Arcade guy yet.
No,
I say yet, but but the Star Wars games always have me intrigued. So who knows? We'll see.
And Lego too. I have trouble getting into like the actual kind of general Lego Star Wars games. It's just they're so simple, and
I don't know. Those are to me they're a lot of fun, and especially when you can get a 2-player game going.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really enjoy the Lego.
You got a kid to play them with. I'm sure that's a lot of fun.
Between the Star Wars game, we have the Marvel one. We have both Marvel ones, and we have there was a Star Wars collection I picked up, and then I've gone down the rabbit hole of hey, for only like 99 cents, you can get like this pack and that pack, and I get all kinds of extra characters, which
Nice.
makes it. And they're not characters that were unlockable. So I don't know. I'm actually excited because I think on Switch they're gonna rewrote they're backporting the original Marvel one because they only released the second one for the Switch, and they're gonna go back and re-release the first one. So I'll probably go back and replay that just because I can have it on the go too.
So I understand there's some Amazon stuff that dropped today. I caught this by chance going through Amazon looking for probably more HDMI cords, and I saw a robot on the front page of all things. Did you guys keep up with the Amazon announcements that were apparently dropped today?
I did not get to watch them, and I do plan to go back and watch because there were some interesting things that they had there. And that's actually was going to be my awesome thing of the week, but because I at least owned the USB hub that I covered, I figured it was a little more fair versus the $1,000 robot.
Okay, I have a question about the robot. Are we ready for a home robot that can't climb steps?
It's a problem.
You're not thinking correctly, Ron. You need multiple robots. You need one for each floor.
For $1,000, I don't know. I struggle with the whole. Don't get me wrong, it's neat tech, but and I do. We own a duplex, but I have a basement, so I'm here in my basement, in my basement office. But the majority of my life is spent on the first floor of my house.
Mm-hmm.
But if I owned a house, like Chilla, like your place, you have multiple floors. You have a basement, you have a first floor, you have a second floor. So you're going to buy 3 robots?
Nah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And
Well,
while it's neat, I don't know.
Hold on.
It's like a walking Alexa or
Yeah.
a rolling Alexa.
Well, yeah. So what does this do? Like, what does this do? It's a little robot. It has a screen that pantomimes a face. It's got 2 wheels on it, and it goes around. So what
it has a
does
camera
it do?
that'll extend like a
It has like
periscope.
the R2D2 periscope camera.
Okay.
You can ask it questions. It'll play music.
So is it just an
It'll
echo?
take snacks to people.
Is it just an echo that's going to follow you? Is that the point?
Yeah, like you can say like take this. Like the example was Astro, take this snack to Tori. It's a mom in a kitchen with a bag of chips or something.
Yeah, see the little cup holder in the back?
Oh, it's got a cup holder. Now
you can swap that out with others. With like they said, there's another one that's like a bin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Can I get one of these and teach it to pull cable for my video productions?
You might be able to.
Yeah.
Rear payload is also customizable. Sensors and cameras all around to have it navigate your home. Okay.
I'll be honest with you. So I would buy this before I bought the drone. To monitor my house.
The drone freaks me out a little bit. Like, can you imagine sleeping and hearing that thing buzzing around the house?
Wait, tell me more about the drone. What are they doing?
You didn't see that last year?
An Amazon drone?
Number 9. Number 9 on the dock, Sorg.
Okay.
Oh, is it on the dock?
Yeah.
The flying ring cam?
It's essentially what it is, yeah.
Okay. And wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
They previewed this a while ago. Though.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? So is it? It's a security. It's a security drone for your home.
Yeah, like if it detects or hears something or there's motion on one of the sensors in another room,
it's gonna go check it out.
This thing's gonna go check it out for you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh man, that is crazy. It's $250. Indoor security camera, 1080p video via your Ring app, letting you keep an eye on things. Integrates with a Ring alarm, so if it goes off, the drone will fly a pre-selected path.
That's what I don't like. I don't like the pre-selected path.
It's like go to where the problem is, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Is there a Sikkim mode?
Well, I want to know, is there like if I have 4 of these on all around the house. Is there like a attack mode?
Attack
Will it be
mode.
like a velociraptor?
Is there a
and corner
swarm
the
mode?
person?
Is there a swarm mode? Right? I mean, it's a spook the bad guy mode. You know, let's do this for real. Wow. Jeez.
I want it to be like, but like imagine like if someone came into your house and you were like, Alexa, unleash the velociraptors. And all you heard was these things taking off from all the
Just
rooms.
spit
Now
it
that would
out,
be kind of
yeah.
cool.
That would actually be very cool.
I think Alexa Swarm is what I would want to go with here. Jeez, this is incredible. This is, but also then I mean, at least I guess it'd be worse if it was Facebook. But is Amazon who you want to have drones and robots through your home? Of course it is. This consumer. I don't know. I don't. This feels like, what was the show I was just watching? I was watching the first Kingsman. You know when he sold all the cell phones? Cell phones. And they all had the chip that made everybody go batty, and it was like that kind of Trojan horse kind of situation. That's what I'm feeling like with the robots and the drones right now.
I think of it more like Batman when he used all of the phones to tapped all of the phones to figure out where the Joker was. And since these are, so the thing that I question about this is, don't forget these are all ring backed.
Yeah.
So does that mean, unless you opt out, what do the police have access to? Because I'm comfortable with them having access to like my front door camera. Like my ring.
I mean, somebody.
Well, yeah, who's not? Right. Let them have access to it. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want them to have access to my robot and my drone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That gets sketchy for sure. So I don't know. It's oof.
But I will say the other thing that they announced today, the 15-inch smart display for your wall.
Mm-hmm.
I can't decide if I want one or if I want three.
Really? I'm shocked by that.
Why? Tell me about the smart display.
So it's a 15-inch, 15.6-inch 1080p Echo device that has, there it is. You can have your calendar, you can have your shopping list, you can have everything. So I'm the one that wants the Samsung refrigerator because it has like that Android display on the front of it. But to me, this type of heads up with having a calendar and having like we have whiteboards in a bunch of places. We have like we're the Jetsons of the 1970s in our house when it comes to that. Like making lists on paper makes me nuts. But I also don't always have my phone where I'm going to make a list. And I want something where I can sketch a note on it, but not tell A-Train to add it to my shopping list. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't need it in my A-Train cart. I need it on a list for myself. The other thing is if this integrates with our family calendar that's in Google, super great for us. And then while I don't use their photo service to back up all my photos, because we do have a number of Echo devices around the house with displays, I have made it a habit to frequently upload family photos as we take them. And by just having those up on Amazon, those then show up all over the place.
I like that. I like that.
And you can actually, the thing that I do like too is you can actually set it up with, you can set up each one independently to grab a folder. So if you want different, like I have a different photo set rotating on my office than the one I have in the living room.
I like it. Now,
so the fact that they have a wall mount and under counter mount, like almost like an easel mount. And the fact that it'll do, now this is where it gets scary and getting creepy, but it'll do facial rec. So it can tell who's looking at it via the camera. It can identify sound. So if it hears like your microwave beep or your washer buzz. You can train it for what those are, and then it'll send you notifications.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like that. Like, it would be nice to know when my washer is done, because our laundry is up on the second floor, and I'm in the basement. And sometimes, put a load of laundry in the morning, and you start working, and you forget about it. And if I got a notification that it buzzed, like, because it buzzes, I just can't hear it 2 floors away.
Mm-hmm.
It could be something like noticeable for me to go change the laundry.
We need to talk about the facial and it changing potentially the pictures and stuff like that. Reminds me of, do you remember the movie Antitrust, where the Bill Gates type fellow every time he came in the room, like the certain artwork would. So when he was like sneaking around the office, you would see the artwork change, which meant the guy was coming. So
what was their line? Like, hackers was hack the planet. Theirs was like, you're killing something. I can't remember what it was.
Was it an information should be free kind of thing? I can't remember.
No, remember they were killing they were killing the open source developers. Like, murdering them. That's the one with Ryan Felipe, right?
I think so.
And they planted the girl.
Mm-hmm.
The girl was a plant.
Mm-hmm. The girl from Mallrats. Tim Robbins was the main.
No, it was Claire.
Guy.
Oh, it was Claire Forlani and Claire Forlani, wasn't it? Was she in Mallrats?
We have IMDb,
so.
guys.
I'm pulling it up.
I'm telling you, someone needs to write a short story about the day that Google went down and how dumb people were.
Oh boy,
my life just revolves around being really good at Google.
I'm looking up quotes right now. I'll see what we could do.
What's the name of the movie again?
Antitrust.
Antitrust. It had Ryan Felipe.
Yeah.
Claire Forlani. They killed his buddy. They killed his buddy at the beginning of the thing. And the funny part was, not too long ago, Rachel Lee Cook was supposed to come to Steel City Con. And she canceled because of COVID, and she's still on the wait list. Would it
be weird if I brought my DVD copy of Antitrust for her to sign?
No, not at all.
You think that's appropriate? Is it better to have a copy? Maybe if I also have a copy of Josie and the Pussycats, which I don't know. I may have that like grabbed out of a bin somewhere or something. But anyways, so
because Richard Roundtree was like the federal investigator or whatever that was actually working for them. They were paying off, and it was the ND Notre Dame. What was I'm not good at sports information. He was a big fan of some football player that played for Notre Dame, and like he put it all together because of this Notre Dame '94 jersey or something in the office.
Yeah. It was it was a movie, back when we were like, they did a movie, Pirates of Silicon Valley, about Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, right? Like it was part of that kind of The Net with Sandra Bullock, right? It was that 2001 movie. But Ryan Felipe, Rachel Lee Cook, Claire Forlani, was it? Tim Robbins and Richard Roundtree. Yeah. So one of my favorites, one of my tech favorites for sure. I pull that up every once in a while. Not as much as Hackers though. That's just. I mean, the vibe. It was that '90s vibe, right? So
when Hackers Day wasn't too long ago. Did you see? I think
Hackers
Chachi posted
Day.
it.
There
I
was
never
a
knew it
Hackers
was a
Day.
thing. I'm trying to find a
There's
picture.
A Bill and Ted Day. I know. I found myself.
It to my calendar.
I found myself on that Facebook group at some point there. So, well, speaking of hacking the planet, Krause, tell us how I'm going to get FaceTime on Android devices so I can talk to Chachi.
Yeah. So how about this? So it's official. It's released.
What?
FaceTime on Android.
No.
Yep. And actually, this article shows you exactly how to do it too.
Okay.
So you tap on a FaceTime link that, like, so if you send a friend, what is it, a green bubble or blue?
Don't be a green bubble. Green bubble are the Android people. The cool people are the blue bubbles.
Yep.
So you send a green bubble person a FaceTime. They get a link. You type in a name. You tap continue. Grant them necessary permission for the phone's microphone and camera. And guess what? You're joining a FaceTime call.
Holy cow.
You can also do it. I think you can also do it in an existing call.
Yeah, you can add.
You hit the 3 dots and you say get link.
Yeah,
Wow. That's
it's pretty slick.
I'm gonna send one to Chachi and see what he does. He's gonna be like, "What the hell am I doing with this?" So how do I send him the link though? I don't. How do I initiate this? What is there a send link to FaceTime call function going on here? Create link. Okay. All right. Who's got an Android
What would be
device out there?
interesting is if you started taking those links and just posting them randomly to Twitter
Mm-hmm.
and see just who
Just
joins.
see what happens. Oh, that's dangerous.
See who
That
connects.
could be dangerous. I'm literally sending a link to Chachi right now, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
He's just going to be angry.
He is going to be angry because he's like, I'm just like, join me, and we'll see what happens here. I have no idea because I think he's still working technically, so I don't think this is going to work out. Anytime someone joins FaceTime, it's like they can see your caller ID. Okay, so I don't know. It's on. I'm going to put this over here. Maybe he'll join me, and we'll see what happens. So,
Okay.
but anyways, no, that's cool. So this is like a web-based solution, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
So
and it'll work with Windows and
nice.
Android devices. So
And presumably Linux as well, if it's browser-based. Huh.
I know
Holy
the article.
crap.
The article mentioned Windows and
It worked.
Android, so-
Holy crap. Is this working? Is this working right now? Maybe Chachi, it says on this call. Are you with me? I don't know if it's connected. Oh, there he is. Are you with me, sir? Oh, do I have you muted? There he is. I don't know. I don't know if I'm not getting audio necessarily.
He's talking to you.
He's talking.
Yeah,
he's trying.
talking.
Hold on.
He's like yelling, I think.
Hold on. You're on speaker, so I don't know why I can't hear you. But you are definitely a green bubble Android user, and you're definitely FaceTiming with me live on the AwesomeCast.
Surprise, you're on the show.
Surprise! You're on the internet, Chachi.
Coming through on an Apple device.
He's waving at you guys if you're on audio.
I think he can hear you.
He probably can hear me.
You
He
just
has
can't
to be
hear
able to hear me. So
Is it hooked up through like one of your things? Where is it?
It's on my
pulling
Wi-Fi.
audio or something.
What's
off
on
of it?
Wi-Fi? No, it's not hooked up to anything. Hold on. I think
Ah.
there's another join happening. Maybe now there's 2 Chachis. Maybe. So is this one working? Hold on. Maybe I'm muted or something on here. I have to unmute you since it's a web-based thing. Oh, hey, were you there? Nope, that's not working yet. I don't know what it is. So, okay. So our experiment, it may not be perfect yet, but you can get a FaceTime. So if Chachi could sign language me this meeting, we'd be good to go. So, all right, I got a thumbs up. I got a thumbs up. There you go. Chachi, thank you for this impromptu on the show experiment. I'll leave you back. I'm sure you're still working or playing Farm Simulator on Twitch. I'm not sure which. He's got the cowboy hat behind him now for the Farm Simulator. Follow Chachi. Follow Chachi on Twitch so you can watch him play Farm Simulator. Like, I don't know, probably every night this week. I don't know what's going on with him. Thank you so much. I'm going to let you go now. Wow, that's awesome. I mean,
Yeah, how
well,
about
it's,
that?
it's partially awesome that it worked that well. Impromptu is fantastic, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's just a permission thing on Android or something like that since it's in the browser.
Oh yeah,
but-
because he does have to enable the microphone and the camera, so maybe he only enabled one of the
there
two.
you go. There you go. So I want to send him this link so he can be like, what the hell did I just get? Was I just a part of? So, John Krause, while I'm doing this and filling him in, what else from the rundown do you guys want to hit up here? I see it's pumpkin time for Chilla. Can we do one more before we head out?
One more.
All right.
I don't have one more, so Krause is gonna have to pick one of his.
The iPhone 13 came out, so now we have to speculate about the
Oh,
iPhone 15.
jeez. I didn't
I
see the
don't know
footage.
if
But
you
the
guys saw
iPhone
this.
16's already delayed. Did you hear?
No, I didn't hear. Wow.
Just making it up.
Actually,
Jeez.
though, this is kind of crazy. What they're speculating here, if you look at the pictures on that link, there's actually a small screen that can scroll up and cover the cameras to give you some like time and notifications and things. And then when you need the cameras, the screen rolls away. So
When they're going to go to one of those hole punch cameras, I saw that.
Yeah, on the front. Right. On the front, it's a hole punch camera.
Maybe. We think so. Purely speculation, right?
Oh, this is all 100% speculation. I just thought it was kind of funny. That's all.
I'll tell you what, and who I theorize took the time to update for the new screen stuff for iPhone 13. Pokemon Go. I am 98.6% sure
That
they updated ahead of time. I don't know if they had pre-release information, because a lot of people are saying for the new refresh rate.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
You're back.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well,
I'm getting unstable connection.
Yeah,
you
I'm
got
seeing that
unstable
too.
connection.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too. That's weird, considering we're
Maybe Zoom's pulling out the auxiliary reactor.
maybe I don't know. It happened right when I was starting to load Pokemon Go on my new phone, so maybe that has something to do with it. So, but anyways, can you repeat that again, please, about Pokemon?
So it looks like they have updated. So apps have to update to be able to take advantage of the dynamic refresh rate.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I can tell, the Pokemon Go is updated.
Okay.
So the refresh rate, to me, it just looks like if you capture a Pokemon, watch the ball. You know how the ball bounces?
Mm-hmm.
Like, watch the ball bounce. It's just
Beautiful.
super smooth.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know how we use 140 frames per second?
Yep.
It's like that. Like,
Okay.
it almost looks too good that's fake, but it looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to check it out. Maybe worth going back and dropping back into the Pokemon. I feel like I've been playing that since like 2 phones ago at this point. So
Oh, I'm sure at least.
But it feels like there's a lot more stuff closer to the studio that I can deal with, like play with right now. So that might be worth jumping into a little bit. So, but no, that's cool. That's cool. Well, the speculations will of course continue as we go here. So thank you everybody for joining us. Ron Krause, join us once again. Thank you so much for filling in. Dutter's had some other business this evening to take care of. She forgot she bought tickets to Newfound Glory, it seems. But she should be returning next week pending Penn's games, I think. So, but Crazy Krause on the Twitters, right?
Yes, sir. Anytime you need me, you just let me know.
Excellent. John Chichilla at Chilla on the Twitter.
John Chill on the Facebooks.
And I want to give a shout out at Sorgatron on Twitter. Follow me. I'm going to be actually heading up to Michigan, Ann Arbor for another very technology-based conference that I probably can't tell you too many details because I think I'm NDA'd. But the details. It's for Auto Drive. I can tell you we're going up for that. But anyways, a kickoff for the new sessions of Auto Drive Challenge. But again, I can't share you any of the core details because it's like really technical stuff. You know what? I wouldn't even understand it enough to be able to spill the beans on anything. Yeah. Oh, hey, next week, I believe it is October 6th, next Wednesday. My brother is going to be once again taking over Sorgatron Media Studios for Extra Life. So look out for that. We'll be sharing that. And amazingly, I'm not doing anything that day. I feel bad because I'm always end up booked when he's here in the studio. But we are going to, and you guys, if you guys on the feed in the call want to be a part of this too, if we're going to have we've invited some of our wrestler friends and our Sorgatron Media friends to come by the studio. Actually, nobody said yes yet, so I'm hoping somebody comes. But we're going to be playing video games here. Maybe do some play-alongs and everything. It's for charity. I believe it's for Children's Hospital and everything like that. We're going to turn it into a Wednesday night video game party of some sort. So stay tuned for that as we're kind of putting that together. And let's say they've done it here a few times, so we're going to try to do what we can to put it in front of more people and hopefully make some noise on the street that's not just a bunch of drunks. It'll be great. It'll be great. So thank you everybody for joining us. You have been our awesome audience. Have an awesome week. show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.